Hey, what's going on? Hey, what's going on, YouTube? Thank you for coming back to another episode of Scattered Brilliancy. Hey, what's going Hey, what's going on, YouTube? Thank you for coming back to another episode of Scattered Brilliancy. My name is Travis, and I'm here to do my review for Married at First Sight Season 7, episode, I think it's 10. I didn't write it down, and I'm not going to bother. I guess I'll look real quick, but I think it's episode 10. But before I get into the review, yes, episode 10. I'm currently selling alumni shirts for any college inspired by the 90s sitcom Martin. So if you think about the logo for Martin, these shirts are inspired by that. You can get it with any school name and any color. You just head to my website and put your order in. I mean, you gotta admit, they're kind of hot. They kind of hot. So like I said, I'm selling those right now. If you're interested in those, you can head over to my website, travisathompson.com. Click on shop to order you one. Link will be down there in the description. But couple of things. Excuse my nose. For some reason, it decided it wanted to flare up right before I got on camera, and my throat decided it wanted to phlegm up before I got on camera. There was nothing really exciting about this episode. It's the 1 month anniversary episode. Wow. And Dr. Cal said that they're halfway through the experiment, and that kind of made me like stressed out a little bit, because I'm like, I know that doesn't mean we got to sit through like 10 more episodes of this before we get to the end. I just can't do it. I need there to be like 5 more episodes after this one and a reunion, and I'll be good. But I can't do 10 more episodes before we get to the reunion. This episode was like really, really boring. Like really boring. Like more boring than last week. Like my notes all fit on one page. I don't have to scroll to find anything. It's all right here. There was nothing interesting going on this week. But of course, we'll start with the snoozers, Babel. Pretty much the consistent thing that happened in the whole episode was all of the couples did their 1 month anniversary thing. So I'll talk about what everybody did that I was paying attention to. Where did my notes go? Oh, so Babel, they go something called ski shooting. I don't really know what that means. I don't know if that's that thing where you shoot the plate up in the air and you throw the plate up and you shoot it. I don't know what ski shooting is. I don't know the purpose of it. I don't know why anybody would want to do it. But clearly it's something that they both enjoyed. And, you know, hey, great for them. They get a basket of memories from the doctors, and that's very touching. Great. He gets her a dog DNA kit. That is his gift to her for the 1 month so that she can find out her dog's DNA. Side note, I didn't know that was like a thing. I mean, you know, I've done the Ancestry DNA thing. You can go watch that video, but I didn't know people like really cared about the DNA of their dog. Like, I didn't know that was a thing, you know? But okay, you know, have fun with it. For her, she got him, apparently he's a baseball fan, so she got him baseball tickets to a game when they go to Seattle to visit whomever is in Seattle. And one of his bucket list things is to visit every Major League Baseball stadium in the U.S. So she got him like this plaque, chalkboard type thing, so he can mark through every one when he visits it. I sound like I'm like sick. This is terrible. Amber doesn't know how to cook. Amber barely looks like she knows how to boil water. So the episode started with her trying to cook some chicken. She put butter and something else on the chicken and called it a day. She was struggling trying to get the pepper out. And Dave pointed out the fact that she touched the raw chicken and she was touching a whole bunch of other stuff in the kitchen, which I noticed that too. And I was wondering, was he going to address that? So he said he was making a mental note of what he needed to go back and disinfect, because that's nasty to touch raw chicken and then go touch other stuff in the kitchen. Like, that is like, that's a cross-contamination mess waiting to happen. But he said the food that she fixed wasn't that bad. She cooked some chicken with some vegetables that she had drenched in olive oil. It was, it looked nasty. She said she felt a little frazzled, and I said, you look a little frazzled too, but that's an everyday thing. So, you know, hey, your look and your mood are matching today. Congratulations. Maybe if they had put like some peroxide and bleach in the kitchen as some of the ingredients, she would have been able to find her way around the kitchen a little bit better, because clearly she has found her way around like bleaching stuff. So maybe if they had like figured out how to incorporate that into the meal, she would have done better at being successful with it. For their 1 month thing, for Babelle's 1 month thing, they watched the wedding tape like in a drive-in movie type situation. For Danber's 1 month thing, they go to the wedding venue. Dave takes her to the place where they actually got married, and they go stand at the altar and they reminisce about how it was to be married at first sight. And, you know, again, they tell us, I got married at first sight so I could have a lifelong blah, 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 blah. And that's it for Danber. And then we get to Tremia. Two things I noticed about Mia specifically. Somebody else pointed out, I don't know if it was in the comments of one of my videos or I saw it on Twitter, but somebody pointed out that they think that Mia might have gotten a nose job. And every time she was on camera, that's all I could do was look at her nose, because they talked about how the shape of her sister's nose and the shape of the dad's nose, and they do have bigger noses. And Mia's nose is kind of, it kind of has that look, you know, that look when somebody gets a nose, like Michael Jackson, like the very first time he, like, you know, if somebody's like, never mind, I can't do it. It has that look to it. So I wouldn't be surprised, you know, y'all, people out there, they do their research. So, you know, y'all go out there and look up Houston rhinoplasty and see if you can find Mia's before pictures. Let me know if you can find it. Something else I noticed about Mia is Mia really don't have a neck. Anybody else notice that? Mia really don't have a neck. It seems like every time either she just is like real like this, or she don't have a full neck, like a half a neck maybe. Like, cause it seems like she's always like this, you know? You know, and there's nothing wrong with people who don't have full necks. Everybody doesn't have a full neck. But I just noticed, like, she always seems to be like this. And I don't know if that's a posture thing or if it's a neck thing. But I think it's more of a neck thing. But anyway, back to them. Pastor Cal, I believe, told them to do a risk versus benefit analysis in regards to moving to Houston, which I thought was a smart thing to do. And I think in doing that, they realized, I don't know what they realized because I really wasn't, like, caring. So did they decide they were going to stay in Houston, or did they decide they were going to Dallas? I felt like Tristan wanted to go back to Dallas. Ain't got nothing to do with his businesses. I'm going to tell y'all why Tristan don't want to be in Houston no more. Tristan don't want to be in Houston no more because Mia's getting too much sun. And she's getting darker from the sun. That's why Tristan don't want to be in Houston no more. He's got to maintain that level, that complexion, that knife to melt that butter. He's got to maintain that, and he's losing it because Mia is getting darker in that Houston sun. That's why he wants to go back to Dallas. But they decide to do whatever it is they're going to do. He says his businesses are suffering without him. So that's his reasoning for wanting to go back, as well as saying that he'd rather be around his family than hers. Married at First Sight was trying to do a whole editing dupe thing, because every time Tristan was saying something about her family, like saying, like, your family is this or your family is that, they never showed him saying it. So to me, what they were doing is they were taking the audio from him saying that some other time and inputting it into that scene to make it look more intense than what it really was. Because, you know, had he really said it, they would have shown him saying it. She says the exercise. I wrote that down. I don't really know what that means. They take a gondola ride. I was going to say it wrong, but somebody in the comments on one of my videos said, you said this word wrong, and people don't realize I say words wrong on purpose because it's fun to me. I like the word. I like the sound of vegetables. I like vegetables better. I like saying comfortable instead of comfortable, and I like saying lingerie instead of lingerie. So I was going to say gondola wrong, but, you know, I don't want anybody to think I'm ignorant, even though I kind of am. The thing that she did for him was he redid the closet for her to make her feel a lot more comfortable. And for him, she bought a, you know, like when you go to a basketball game and they have those big cutouts of the heads that people hold up to distract people. That's what she bought. So I don't know exactly what that means. That might be like her, like, lightweight way of saying something to him, like he distracts her or something like that. But she got him that. And then Mia made a comment during the show that kind of had me like, why? Mia? Why? Short neck. Why? My thing is like, why you telling us that y'all pick each other's noses? I've reached my end. I can't no more. I gotta get off this floor. Like, it just ain't working for me. Yeah, I gotta get off the floor. I can't no more with Tremia. I can't. But this review was trash as well. And you know, it is what it is. I can only work with, you know, what they're giving me. They're this close to losing me, y'all. This close, but I'm gonna keep trying to churn out these reviews, but I don't feel like there's much to review because there's not anything interesting going on. It's just the same old, same old. Babel will be together. Damber and Tremia are not gonna make it. That's what's gonna happen. That is my prediction, and that's what I believe is gonna happen. But whatever. Make sure y'all rate, comment, and subscribe. Head over to Shop the Civ Art Gallery if you want to get you a alumni custom shirt from me. And I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.